Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, thank you for watching this video. Today I will explain about economic learning media. First, let me introduce myself. I am Queentha Maorencia from Economic Education, Padang State University. First, what is learning media? Learning media is anything that can be used to convey message or information in the teaching and learning process so that it can be simulate student attention and interest in learning. According to Gagne and Briggs in Arshad, say that learning media include tools that are physically used to convey the content of teaching material. From this to understanding, the media is a tool used to deliver learning materials. The next is about concept of instructional or learning media, learning resources, and learning aids. First, about learning media. Learning media, there are two elements contained, namely first message or teaching materials to be delivered or software, and the second is display surface or hardware. And the second is learning resource. There are many learning resources in the classroom environment, school, around school, and even in the community, family, in market, city, village, forest, and so on. What needs to be understood in the case is the problem of its use, which will depend on the creativity and culture of teaching teachers or educational itself. And number 3 is props or learning aids. That is everything is a tool that can support the effectiveness and efficiency of delivering, developing, and understanding information or learning message. Next is, what is learning media function? From the cognitive function can obtain information finding from the media, and from the compensatory function to provide contents to help students understand the material. And purpose of using learning media for education. First is simplify the teaching and learning process. The second is improve the efficiency of teaching and learning. And number 3 is maintain relevance to the learning objective. Number 4, help students concentrate. Number 5, according to Gage, component of learning resource that can simulate students to learn. And the last is according to Briggs, physical rights containing instructional materials. The use of technology or media in learning has its own challenge. For example, the limited budget and the environment and its aspects are a subsystem in learning that also affect the success of using technology in learning. However, despite this challenge, integrating digital technology media into learning is a necessary today. Next is classification of learning media according to expert. First from Setyosari and Sihkabuden, 2005, suggests the classification of learning media based on the shape and physical characteristic. First is two-dimensional learning media, namely is media whose appearance do not use projection media, has length and width, and two-dimensional learning media can only be observed from one direction of view. The second is three-dimensional learning media. Media whose appearance do not use project media, has length, width, and height, thickness, and can be observed from any point of view. And the last is the media is silent. That is media that use projection media and only display and still image on the screen. The example of two-dimensional learning is like peta, gambar, dan lain-lainnya. Contoh dari 3 dimensi seperti menggunakan benda yang seperti buku, meja, dan barang lainnya. And the media is silent is like hewan dan lain-lainnya. Next is Sulaiman classifies learning media based on sensory perception. First, audio media. Media that produce sound, for example, audio cassette, tape, recorder, and radio. The second is visual media, two-dimensional visual media, and three-dimensional visual media. Number 3 is audio-visual media. Media that can produce look and sound in a media unit, for example, sound, film, and television. Number 4 is audio motion, visual media. The use of all audio and visual abilities into the classroom. Number 5 is audio still visual media, complete media except for the absence of motion such as sound and film strip. And the last is semi-motion audio media, media capable of displaying dots but not fully transmitting a real motion, for example, telewriting and recorder telewriting. The next is from Murry Thomas, classified that learning media based on the experience gained. Number 1 is direct experience. In the form of direct experience is an event or observing actual event or object. Number 2 is convergent experience. In the form of imitation or model of object or object in the form of imitation model, imitation of situation through dramatization or play on various recording or object or event. And the last is experience from word in the form of spoken word, record word from recording media, and word writing or print. Next is about the contribution of media in learning activities include. Number 1 is the presentation of teaching material has become more standard. Number 2 is the learning activities become more interesting. Number 3, learning activities can be more interactive. Number 4 is the time required for learning can be reduced. Number 5 is the quality learning can be improved. Number 6, learning can be presented wherever and whenever you wish. Number 7 is improving the position nature of learning and the learning. And the last is provide positivity value for teachers. So this is the end of this presentation. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.